8 score made by Dave Maddox, the first performance of rodeo, 78. Dave Maddox. Here comes the young man out of Caldwell, Levi the Bull. Oh, and he pulled himself back on. Oh, darn it. Anyway, for many, many years, all the way from Kent, Washington, he's got the bull called Brindle. It's not Kittitas on your program. The bull is called Brindle, down in chute number 2. Don Ford, I've announced him to the winner's circle many times. He's got a tough one, Brindle, coming all the way from Kent, Washington. The action right down there in chute number 2. These riders all ride with a braided rope that's wrapped around the bull. There's a loop in the middle of it. They put their riding glove with a lot of rosin rubbed into it, making it very sticky. Here comes Don Ford and Brindle. Ride him, Don. Not a big bull, but he can move so fast and jump and kick and spin. Don Ford sitting right up there, and Don Ford goes all the way. Whoa! Portinaire from Caldwell, Idaho. Another top rider in the Idaho Cowboys Association, and we've watched this bull Spanky for 2 performances. Not an easy bull by any means to stay on, so Ty Portinaire is really going to be tested here this afternoon with this bull called Spanky. Ty Portinaire, and he's still on board, and now he's even going to work those spurs. Ty Portinaire, and he goes all the way. Hey, he didn't even fall down. Another bull that we've been watching, PT 109. We have a 69 score for Ty on that last ride, a 69 score. 4 with the young man Pat Page coming up from Salmon River Country, Riggins, Idaho, to take the ride. Right now, PT 109 is down on his front feet. Pat's going to want him to be standing straight. The bull rider has paid $57 for entry fees to take their ride. Here comes Pat Page, the young man out of Riggins, and PT 109. Riding Pat. Whoa, and off to the right side. Oh, he'd like to stay on for a few more. Johnny Wilson made it to our rodeo. He's from Clearwater, Idaho, between Kamei and Kuski. Right now, Johnny Wilson in the Northwest is sitting right up there in first place in the standings. He was the high school champion just a year or so ago, and we rank him as one of our tops. He's wearing a head brace right now, it looks like. He's got a tough bull called Big Red, Johnny Wilson, out of Clearwater, Idaho, and Big Red. He's got a tough big bull. And oh boy, we don't see Johnny Wilson, and I see Johnny must have got injured over the weekend. He's been on a lot of bulls this weekend. Friends, let's have a nice round. Randy making his last minute adjustments on the big bull called Lone Star, and ready to make his appearance. And whoa, Lone Star coming out in a hurry with Randy Zumwalt on board and still staying up in there. Hang on, Randy. Whoa, and a high kick. You're going to like this bull. This is B-Jax. He's got a lot of that Brahma breeding in him. You'll notice that steel gray color with that high hump on his back and those horns. B-Jax, the Brahma bull. He's up there in chute number 7 with Brett King from Payette. Brett had a broken foot last year. Still rode the bulls, even with a broken foot. Dan Ames, you say you used to be a bull rider. What do you mean you used to be a bull rider? Oh, you developed back trouble? Why did that prevent you from still being a bull rider? You had a big yellow stripe running down it. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Brett King and B-Jax is all teamed up right now, and you can see those gentlemen on the gate there pulling that rope tight as possible. And he's going to need it on B-Jax, Brett King, the young man out of Payette. Triple Bar Drill Team is waiting in the wings to be performing to you next. Still trying to beat the score of 78. Dave Maddox out of Weiser, Idaho. He says, let's have the ride on B-Jax the bull. And out he comes with Brett King on board. Brett King sitting right up there and looking good and keeping in perfect time with B-Jax the bull. Now Brett King will get away, and look out, Todd. Whoa. What a bull.